Oh, goodness. Do we have a task for today? We definitely do. We'll put up a little announcement, but, maybe we'll even just go low-key. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably put on an announcement. I probably won't ping everybody. You know? Oh, what's happening, dude? What's up? Shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, live. Continuing to try and make my game a gambler's paradise. We'll make that post. Let everyone else know that I'm live. And then I'll show Namor what I've been working on. Alright. I want to set up some music. That'll be good. We got some music going. Okay. So let's load this in. Show you what we got so far. So as a standard clicker, we have it counting up our clicks, 1 per second at the moment. We have our shop over here. You can see we have a 10 cost. I didn't really put in like a description exactly what it does. It just creates more clicks per second. So we'll buy the 10 cost. And then we'll hit the 20. And you notice now that I'm getting 3 clicks per second instead of 1. So that's working pretty nicely. Sorry, I was doing something real quick. That's working pretty nicely. We'll beef this up a little bit more until we have enough to buy the 100. I think the 100 multiplies it by 2, so it really gives you quite a bit. Oh, I forgot if I click off, it pauses it. Oh. I wasn't gonna stream, but someone gave me a little push, some inspiration, so I decided I'd hop on for at least an hour today. I'm probably going a short one, but we'll see how it goes. We'll buy the 100 upgrade. You can see we are gaining now 10 clicks per second, right? Now it's time to gamble, all right? So I think the way we have this code set up is like there's, I think, a 20% chance to get 150 and an 80% chance to get 25, right? Right now it's not really working very well. As you can see, we lost, but it also doubled our money. Probably not the way it's supposed to go. We got another 200 from that. So you can see that it's saying that we're losing, but we're still gaining the clicks, you know? But also the random generation that's built into Unity is not very strong. It's going to constantly return the same numbers. I've seen it happen like multiple times. So I reached out to the coding oracle, Mr. Cool Beans, and let's pull up what he recommended. I'm not gonna dox him on stream. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna. You know what? No, I am now. I'm not gonna show everybody, but you know what he did? He got his year in review for ChatGPT, and he sent ChatGPT 15,000 messages, which He told me he sent more messages to ChatGPT than his wife, which is incredible. You know, if anyone's watching this VOD later or watching right now, don't tell Cool Beans, the coding oracle, that I told everybody. But it was pretty funny. Okay, so what did he... Okay, so I said, give it to me straight. I want to do mega amounts of gambling in my clicker, but I know Unity random number generation's a bit bad. Got any recommendation? Okay. Unity RNG is mostly fine. Just set up a new seed at launch. It should be fine for your needs. Random.init state int seed. Okay. So that's the statement we want to look up and spend time researching. And we're going to open that up. Okay, let's bring this over here since we're just doing a little bit of research at the moment. Okay, so it is a function in and of itself, I guess, or at least the declaration. What's the menu? Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do that. Initializes the random number generator state with a seed. The random number generator is not truly random, but produces numbers in a present sequence, which is how seeds work. But since I guess I'd have to look into, is it creating a new seed at runtime? Because I mean, we can just have a set seed. That's not that big of a deal. Well, let's think about it. The point in the sequence where a particular run of pseudo-random values begin is selected using an integer called the seed value. This prevents the same run of values from occurring each time a game is played, and thus avoids predictable gameplay. It is sometimes used to produce the same run of pseudo-random values on demand by setting the seed yourself. You may want your own seed. For example, when you generate a game level procedurally, you can use randomly chosen elements to make the scene look arbitrary and natural, but set the seed to a present value before generating. This will make sure that the same random pattern is produced each time the game is played. Good. It's can also be an effective way to reduce the game's storage requirements. You can generate as many levels as you like procedurally and storing them in nothing more than an integer seed value. The seed is randomly initiated as startup. See random for more information on this. We are going to want to look more into random. But if you want to randomize it later, you can use... Okay, interesting. The seed cannot be retrieved once set. What does that mean exactly? Like, I can't... Okay, The pseudo-randomization algorithm stores its internal state in a more complex set of numbers. However, the state can be loaded and stored via the state property, which works with the opaque but serializable state. I don't quite understand the last part of that. But, okay. Let's see how it looks in code. So we have to set up a float for the noise value, which is where it's going to put the seed, I'm guessing. And where does this 42 mean? Is that saying random between 0 and 42? Well, let's just play with this directly, what it's putting in here. So we're just gonna set up a brand new script, and we're going to call it random. Nice. Just telling Lex Loco that I'm live. I'll be live for the next hour in case he wants to hop in. super last minute. Okay, I'm just letting good old Lexi Loco know in case he wants to pop in and check things out. A pair of shoes. Isn't that Robbie's name? I think so. Okay, we're gonna try this out directly. So we're pulling up random. We're using Unity Engine. We want to also be using system.collections. So let's declare that. System dot collections. Let's set that up. And then we need to create the private float. So we want to do private float, and then what was the? I forget what this means. It's like it's creating it in a what's the word I'm looking for? I have to remember what that means. Noise values. Yeah, it creates, I feel like if it creates like a sequence of floats is what it means, but that's not the word. I can't remember what the word is. It's been too long, but okay. So in start, we want to put random dot init instantiate. Is that what it's saying? It's just shorting instantiate init state. 42. It's weird because in it state CAT. Oops. Yeah, it's saying that's not a. And I'm using system.collections. Huh. And we're on the right API. We're on 6.0. Let me look back up because that is like the statement that we searched up originally, right? Huh. Init state. Huh. Let me just look up, no, we are on random dot init state. Oh, that was the page that we were on. I want like a non, because that's like for using the function as like a public void. I really want to find a page. And then what's the difference between that and random.instantiate? I know it's been a while, but instantiate spawns things at random is like a spawning function usually, so that's probably what it means. So we definitely don't want instantiate. That's not like I was more trying to make sure that they weren't like what's the word I'm looking for? Just shortening it to make it look simpler. And these are the static properties: rotation uniform, value. But this is what we were looking at. Okay. I'm just wondering if like it's not grabbing from Unity system.collections. So I figured that's what this is probably from. But let's write out all the code and see what happens. Noise values equal new float 10. And again, what I think these brackets mean is it's 10 floats. It is a sequence of floats, but it's been a while. 4, we do a 4 int I equals 0, I less than noise values dot length. Oops, I don't want to capitalize that. I plus plus. And then let's open up for this for statement. And then now we have noise values I equals random dot value. Interesting. Debug dot log noise values I. So it's still not like in the init state. I was hoping that something else would kind of clear that up. It is using a mono behavior script. We're not using system.collections. Using Unity engine. It shouldn't be causing any issues. Huh. What else was it saying? So and this just has it using Unity. I don't even know. We're not using this system.collections. So really we should mark that out. Because we really don't even need that. That's not helping. So let me... Here's the example Copilot's coming up with. So we're not declaring this in the beginning. Maybe that's the issue. It just has us doing noise values, but let's... Or that's not even... No, I do... And then int seed. An integer initializes the... init state. Init state. Random dot... No, huh. What did we have in there? 42? And we're also missing the random.value. Which is not just like a thing. I needed a private float for that to be set up, named value, which is not how the sample code had it. Yeah, the sample code just has the private float. Well, I can click on random.value. Random.value. Let's open up some more things. I'm doing research on the side. I'll bring this back over here. So where color random.color, so that's just creating a new one and equaling it to that function. So when that function is called, it does this. Right? Not does that, but you know. A different random value is used for each color component is the same a shade of gray is produced. But where is... It's not even like doing the dot value. Yeah, I was wondering if it was because everything I see is it's lowercase, so it's definitely not. Here it is. I mean, this is what we were already doing, but why isn't this... And still, it wasn't even using this anyways, was it? No, because it's blacked out. It's, I mean, honestly, creating this object.value would also save our problem down below, right? Right? No, it's still... I thought that would then say... Then let's try just looking up Unity random number generator and just see if we can find something a little... Like, what's Copilot saying? I mean, we don't need a vector 3. I really just need one random value. Okay. Hey, I mean, at this point, I'm pretty much a beginner again. For most uses, random range function, which returns a random value between two numbers, will be all you need to use. How to use random range in Unity to create a single random number using the random range function. This is what we're already doing. Yeah, if you want a more... There may be times when generating a random number that you'd like to avoid. Huh. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Oh. Well, since I'm struggling with this, maybe let's go back in. Let me, even though I don't have the script on anything, let me comment this stuff out so I can save it. And let's try to fix our gambling. Right? So for some reason right now, it is running through both, almost, is what it seems like. me think through this again. And that's adding to counter. Don't I want this to be lowering click count? Let me look at counter again. See, like down here. Yeah, I think I set that up wrong. I think that's the issue. I want it to be click count. That should be click count instead of counter. Right. Should fix that problem. You know, with it being almost 4 o'clock, I should also, let's make the announcement for, voting for UGJ 120. I still gotta do the vote, but, I will do that soon. Let's do it, everyone. Everyone! 4 hours to go till voting closes on UGJ 120. Go and check out the games below. And do submissions. Put that there. And post. And then I'll save this up and do that later. Okay, let's check on my new gamble button. See if that's working the way it should be now. I should put a little cheat in there so it's easier to test the gamble without having to, you know, build up my clicks so far. I'm running into that issue. I should just do like, you know, like a space bar gives you 100 clicks just for my testing purposes. But the thing is, we're gonna have to build a slot machine. We're gonna have to build a slot machine. Okay, so we want to be right at 50. It's not. It did I can't tell if it deducted or not. No, and then it okay. It did deduct, but then it adds it back in. Maybe we should almost have you gain nothing, because it almost gets a little more confusing. 10, 15. I mean, we'd have to put something on stream like, you won, you know, or you lost. Yeah, maybe we'll set up that next. That's a big little thing. Yeah. That's a nice little next thing to do. Let's test this out a little bit and see if we can get a winner, though. Oh, and then I wanted to do that setup so that it can't, so that it can't do the thing. Yeah, you know what I mean. Whatever. Same number twice. Same number twice. That's what I'm looking for. Those are the words. Dang, I entered the bathroom. I'll just leave this up and let the clicks count, but, you know, be right back. BRB. Okay. Going a little longer than I was planning on, but you know, when you gotta do business, you gotta do business. That's what I have been known to say. Oh yeah, the multiply by 2 doesn't really do much if it's that was kind of a waste of a. If you want to do that, loser. It's working. It's working. I'm losing it. But we definitely need an output of you lost plus 10 clicks, or you win plus 150 clicks. Which, horrible odds. There's really bad odds on this, I'm telling you. It's not worth it. That's kind of the point, though. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Yep. Okay, so let's, So first up, let's go on our canvas. What is this exactly? That's just the button, or is that the gamble text? This is the gamble text. Gamble header. And then we will duplicate that. Gamble response. And we'll move that down to, let's say, 65. No, I don't want it to cover the button. If we just do 60, it's like right below it, yeah. I want a lower font. I want to probably do 26. It's centered in everything, which is good. Okay, we want to go back into here. And then I want to do a new text. Public text Mars Pro UGUI. And gamble output text. All right. And at start, let's just initiate it so that we know that nothing will be in there. So we'll do that. Equals nothing. So that we know that it's not going to be outputting any words then. What if I drank another Mountain Dew? What would happen? What would happen? I shouldn't do it. I should get a non-caffeinated soda if I really want another sody. Because it's 4 o'clock already and I just drank that Mountain Dew. And I had like an hour-long nap too, so this could be trouble. Okay. So what we want to do is down here, gamble output text dot text equals Big winner. Winner. Big winner. Plus 1. Oh, we need 200. 200 clicks. Right? Really, I should kind of better automate this where it's just, it inputs the amount that is tied to click count. That would be the better way to do this, but... Right? And then, down here, we'll just copy this over. And we want to do loser. No, we want to do plus, what did we say, 15 clicks. Nice. Let's check this out. I might have made these strings a little too long, so let's just see how that, like, how the formatting fits, because it, especially with the 24 or 26 font or whatever I put in there, I have a little feeling that that's not gonna fit super well. We want to name this, I want this gamble output. Okay, I'll go under scripts. Why did... Dang it. There we go. I didn't even grab it that time. Come on. Okay, gamble output is finally, let's unlock that. All right, let's try this out. Okay, so first off, the gamble text should disappear. Correct. Good. Yeah, I need to put in a little cheat code. The thing we were talking about last night is, maybe we'll set that up. Maybe I'll set that up next. I'm kind of feeling it. Is like a not a pop-up, but like a thing at the bottom for like enter credit card information. And maybe certain credit card number sequences just give you a certain amount of clicks in game, almost like a cheat code. Maybe we'll start that next. I haven't done much player input text or player input a string, so like that could be interesting. Let's just kind of like beef this up. All right, then I'm actually, you know what? I am going to go. It did it again where it's auto recording randomly. I mean, I'm just gonna let it go now because stopping it, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, BRB in a moment. It's all good. Just seen this now. I'll hop on for a bit. Oh, okay. Hey yo, what's up?
It was like an instant. I didn't have to do anything.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm about to run downstairs and grab a sody.
Okay. But I think that's better, right? Yeah. My view. Sody.
All right, cowboy.
What up?
Let's put on these earbuds. What's up? Back.
I was just watching football and was playing some Claire's Obscure.
All right, nerd.
Now they got that like song stuck in my head from that game.
Yeah, I know, right? It is very catchy. It's very catchy.
Catch myself like humming it or just sits there and just plays over and over and over again.
You ready to see what we got?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I think the other day when you were here, all you saw was just we were kind of doing everything in the back end, right?
Yeah, for the clicks. Yep.
Okay, so now clicks are auto going right now. The shop is
Mhm.
working, so this increases your clicks per second by 1. This increases your clicks by second by times 2. Which of course isn't that great of a thing. You have to know not to do this early on, or kind of you just waste it.
Mhm.
Um, so right now we're getting 4 clicks. Now we're getting 8. Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit of gambling, right?
Mhm.
So, I'll show you the code. The code I think right now is like 20% or am I doing 20% or did I do 10? It's a very it costs 50, very low chance to get 200, extremely high chance to only get 15, right?
Mhm.
And then I just created the output for that. So now when I click that, it goes loser, loser, loser plus 15 clicks. I knew it wasn't going to fit though, so that's kind of what I was testing. So initially it was just outputting in the console. Now I have
Mhm.
it showing on here. And if we get a winner, which we probably won't.
Just get an instant loser. Loser.
Loser,
Loser.
loser,
How many
loser,
times I gotta
loser,
tell you?
loser. Maybe I should set this to like disappear after have it like go into a coroutine or something like that, and then have it disappear in like 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep losing because it's very unlikely to win, which is the point. Um,
That's one. That sounds like real gambling.
but it's definitely exactly, yeah. Let's do it 22. And also we'll lower it a tiny bit more. Let's do like 75. Oh wait, no, I meant to do like 50. That's what I want. All right,
Can't you like snap it towards like the anchor point?
yeah,
Or
something
there's
like
a way
that.
you
But
can.
that's something that pros do, and I
Uh,
am not a pro. So,
uh,
but thanks for your
I
input.
just remember. I just remember from dabbling.
So
I gotta get back into.
there's some weird thing going on with Streamlabs where I don't hit the record button and randomly it just starts recording at some point.
Oh, really? Weird.
Cuz I'm just like, "Oh, I'll
You
just
got to update or
download."
something?
I'm like, "Oh, I'll just download the streams from Twitch afterwards, right?" But like
Mhm.
I never hit record, and it's just been magically recording for 6 minutes.
Huh.
Weird, huh?
That's interesting. Like, I think maybe OBS needs an update. Maybe. Did you check to
I
see
don't
if
know.
there's an available update for that?
I think I'm pretty up to date, but yeah, I think I'm up to date. Loser, loser,
Loser.
loser. Mm, this Sodi is kind of flat,
Is it?
which is sad.
So, like, when you click the 20, is there a way to make it so the button doesn't look that it's pressed? You can make it so like it goes back to no. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just because I
Okay,
was hovering over it, but it should. Hmm. Oh, I just need to click somewhere else, and then it kind of like
oh, okay,
So I think now we want to set up credit card info input.
all right. CV CVS or whatever it is. CV
Gamble
something.
output. Okay. Now we need an input. How do we do input again? Panel? No. Toggle, slider, scroll bar, input field. Okay. Credit card. And we want to put that at like negative to negative 150, 160. There we go, 165. We want to do and micro transactions.
Microtransactions.
It's not fitting very well. We want to make that 30. 26. What are we doing? 24? What are the other ones? Yeah, I think those are 24. and negative 100, 130, 40. 5? Yeah. No, I think it's a little too close. And let's maybe okay, let's go over to the scene view. I'm worried that might interact poorly with the input field. Let's shorten this. Micro. Let's duplicate that.
We want all the microtransactions.
What did I say that input text was gonna be? It was gonna be 165. That's where it was. 165. And there we go. I should just format it instead of moving the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no. I want to do that differently. I want to format it based like that. And do a little boom, baby. Okay.
Probably need to go a little lower, maybe.
Yeah, it probably needs to go a little lower, but I'm just saying that if I sell this page, I'd put my credit card number in there, right? Wouldn't you?
Right, yeah, I would.
So, okay, cool. Yeah, but we do want it a little lower. What if I format it to the bottom? I think that might actually... I think that's good, or is that a little too low?
I feel like it's a little too low.
Yeah, I agree.
You probably want to...
I'll still format it to the bottom, and then let's do like 160.
Yeah, that looks good, actually.
Yeah, that looks pretty in line. Yeah, okay. And then... Okay, it's not letting me input anything. Let's see why. Oh, other things might be blocking it.
Probably gonna bring it. See, interactable, yeah.
Just stretching out my back. Is it because like it's overlapping that little bit? Maybe if I press on the bottom, it'll still work.
So.
Yeah. That was it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have a credit card handy?
Yeah, 1 second.
No, actually, I can't remember how many numbers are on a credit card. Can you
like
count?
12. I think it's 12 numbers.
As you're counting, can you read off the numbers to me, please?
10, 11, 12.
Yeah, I think it's 12 as well.
6,
I just
8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 numbers?
16? Okay. Oh yeah, because it's 4, 4, 4, and 4, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool. Now I'm sure
so
I
mine
can...
is 5, 5, 5, 5.
Okay, wait, I gotta write this down. CCV, please.
1, 2, 3.
Credit card input. Okay, so now we have the input field. There's got to be a way to set a limit, right?
Yeah, characters are a certain amount of... Yeah, there you go.
But the character limit's 0. That's just saying no limit?
Yeah, I think that's what it means. Put 12 and see if it...
We want 16, right?
Or 16, my bad. Yeah, that's right. 16. Why did I say 12?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, it didn't work. Yeah, sick. Okay, cool. You know, it'd be really nice if you could have it, you know, when you put your credit card info and it automatically puts the dashes in there for you?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really sick if they could get that to automatically happen, you know, where it just like put in the...
You could probably... I'm sure if you add a script to it or something, maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. Like after the player puts in 4 numbers, then to... Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I'm not super worried about it right now, but Okay, let's pull up the thing for Text Mesh Pro input field. TMP row input field. Huh.
Where's Beans when you need him?
I know, right? Because pretty much I want the player to enter a string. Well, not even necessarily a string, just a float, a 16 number float. And then I want that float to be checked in the back end, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then if I guess I should do I'm thinking I want to do two options. If you input a specific number code, it is like a cheat code, right? That it'll give you like 1,000 clicks or something like that is my intention. But then
Mm-hmm.
also I want it to be like if you're inputting random credit card numbers, it's almost like you're draining their account, you know? So if you input a random credit card number, maybe you'll get 10 clicks, 20 clicks. If you're lucky, maybe 100,
Oh,
you know?
just
But
random.
like,
Gotcha.
see what I mean? Of like, it's kind of
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, you're like, oh yeah, let's just check to see if this number works. And the idea is like you're draining the account of whatever small amounts in there.
Right.
So I need to figure out how the code sees that whatever value is inputted. How to get text from a Text Mesh Pro input field. I think that's what it's saying. Void get value username. Huh. Well, let's look at the answers. So, okay, that's getting it. Oh, he's just saying that's to make it work for 1.19. How old is this? Oh, 2018. Yeah,
2018.
that's too old, I feel like.
Have you played Clears Obscure?
Yeah, I played a couple hours of it. It's a good game. It just really didn't hook me.
Oh.
It's cool though. Like, don't get me wrong. I like to make fun of it a little bit just because it's so popular and I haven't played it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
How
how
far
it
did you
goes.
get?
I made it like through that like water area
Oh, okay.
and a little bit past there, but like super early on. Like
Mm-hmm.
it really only just started.
About like maybe 10 hours in, maybe 11 hours.
Okay. So you're
I was
probably
like, I hope I
a
like.
little before where I fell off.
I'm a little after.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, I played beyond that. That was just the last thing I remember, but I probably played a few hours after that. I got another
Okay.
character and something else happened.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then I'm a little ways, because I just got my character, my other one. Listen, there telling myself, I was like, I hope I don't drop this. I should just like power through this since I'm
You know,
already vested.
the thing I really love, because I'm a big fan of JRPGs. And I love turn-based
Mm-hmm.
combat. The thing I really love about turn-based combat is at any point I can get up and do something and then sit back down and pick up exactly where I was without
Right.
pausing
Yeah.
or anything. And that's like, to me, that's like super big. That is like why I love Pokemon games, why I like Dragon Quest. Like I really appreciate that. And I know that the game has the more active blocking and parrying and stuff like that, which definitely makes the moment to moment gameplay more fun. But also like I
Mm-hmm.
kind of just like chilling in a JRPG, you know? Like they're kind
Right.
of JRPGs are almost cozy in a way that like there's no stress, that you like get to make your decisions at your own pace. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas that game, it's like, no, you gotta kind of be on one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the parry, like the dodge, always gets me. It like kind of frustrates me here and there, but I
Hmm.
always like want to go back and like try to get it and time it right, because then like when you get off the combos, it's like satisfying and stuff.
And like when you don't parry or block, you take some big hits in that game.
Oh yeah.
Like the game is really made around parrying and blocking. Like I feel like if you don't
Hmm.
play it that way, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
at least in my opinion. I liked it. I'd love to get back to it someday, but you know, it's probably not going to happen.
Man, it's coming down over here. It's raining today over here. So it's like coming down right now.
We got snow yesterday, and then pretty much just been melting today. It was snow kind of in the morning, kind of melted and froze over into ice, and now it's kind of just all melting back again. You been getting much snow up there? Up in the big old north?
Nope.
Okay.
Just been cold, but today it's just rainy. Hopefully it doesn't freeze over. I think we're supposed to get like a storm, possibly. I think there's like a.
Okay.
Gotta double check. Like a winter storm.
I
Okay,
want to
so
do a new
wind
script
advisory.
for credit card.
Dang, it's supposed to be 50. Wait, that's not right. Dang, 52 tonight? Why is it supposed to be so hot?
Dang, yo, I'm gonna sleep
That's crazy.
outside,
It's just
baby.
like climbing. Yeah, it's like climbing in temperature like as the night goes on. Interesting. Oh, it's supposed to be, and
I can just
then
make this an
back to
int, I
20s.
think, right? That's what it's doing over here.
Mhm.
Or no, maybe I want it to be dot text. No, is it coming up as a string? Huh. Yeah, it's not fun. I'm done with the cold. I'm tired of it.
Yes,
Why did
sir.
I pause my music? Weird.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about the music too, just before it started.
Yeah,
Like,
somehow it just
didn't you
paused a
have
little
fun?
bit ago, but like, I don't know. Weird. You do your voting yet?
Yup. Go ahead and do that right now. How many hours we got left? 4 hours?
Yup.
Oh, I gotta add Slimy to this page.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably finish
How long you been
up.
streaming for?
I've been streaming for about an hour. I'll probably finish up soon. I was kind of meaning to do a bit of a quicker one today. You know, I just wanted to. I felt inspired. And made some progress. I mean, the gambling thing is working a lot better.
That's good.
And it's outputting, and yeah, so I made some progress. I really, now that I'm more seeing, I'm gonna maybe need to do some more offline research on how to grab information that's inputted in a field like this. That's kind of more, because I really want to work on that, but I'm probably just going to do a little more research on that, and probably ask the coding oracle. You want to hear something funny that Cool Beans told me?
What's up?
He got his results for how much he used ChatGPT last year.
Oh,
he sent
yeah,
ChatGPT 15,000 messages. And he told me it was
Yeah.
more than he sent to his wife.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That's funny.
Hopefully he's not in trouble.
I'm sorry. Just ChatGPT just messages me back so fast.
ChatGPT gets me like you don't. ChatGPT understands me. Like, yeah, that's what it's made to do. Oh, no, I'm just messing with Cool Beans.
Cool Beans.
And let's okay, to finish things off, let's kind of run through everything and how it's working so far. So our clicks are clicking. We get 1 click every second. When we pay 10 clicks, we will then be getting 2 clicks a second. And whenever we pay 100 clicks, we multiply that by 2. Multiply that by 2. You know, for next time, let me write down a little some little notes for next time. I mean, I kind of was explaining a specific thing, but now it got me thinking. Okay, so I want to show how many clicks per minute on screen, because we need to know that.
Yep.
Per second on screen. We input field accept and check input. Just so in case I think of anything else. So I definitely need to get that showing on screen. So now this will put us up to 8. And let's do a couple gambles. Oh, I'm a loser. No, again!
You should add like a multiplier just so you know what your multiplying clicks are.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Because it's not even really telling you what these are, too. So
Yeah.
that's another thing is more shop details. Nice. So
Loser.
I mean,
Loser.
between those 3 tasks, I got a good stuff set up for next stream. I keep thinking I'm ready to do the design document, but then I keep being like, I really want to put more time into this project and really like feel myself out, because the idea is this is like prototype that's going to be trashed to then make a finalized product, you know? So I want to kind of know that I can kind of do everything I want to do, but then I want to recode it all to kind of make it a little bit cleaner, because it's obviously not super clean right now. Oh, I won! I clicked too fast that we didn't get to see. I saw it for a split second, but you can see we got a winner. Winner, 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 winner!
Shit. Well, I mean, you're not gonna add sounds to this prototype, right? That'd be cool if you had like loser, loser, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, we probably will have audio in there.
Oh, okay.
So the idea from last night's stream was instead of Dillard Clicker, maybe this is Dillard Gambler.
Oh yeah.
And it's all about
like
you know, maybe turning this into dollars, maybe the shop being like other ways to generate revenue, and then the real goal is to just gamble all day all night long, you know? Which is every human's desire, obviously. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with the progress I'm making so far. You know, it's been a really long time, and I've been feeling good about this. You know, sometimes after like about an hour or so, I'm kind of like, oh, what do I want to do? I'm kind of like lost, but
right.
You know, for the most part, I've been feeling pretty good about this, and we're making some good progress. So, you know, but for now, good night. And maybe I'll be back again tomorrow. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. But if not tomorrow, then the next day, and then if not the next day, then the day after that, and so on.
So the day after tomorrow.
So, good evening and good night.